Hello, dear students. How are you? Hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty God. I am also fine. I am Biswas Niranjon Kumar, Assistant Head Teacher, Tularapur High School, Norain. Welcome to my online class. Today, I want to discuss with class 9 and 10. So, with beginning of my studies, I want to show you something on board. So dear students, follow me and look my board. I have drawn a circle on the board. Dear students, can you anyone tell me this circle is big or small? I am sure you are not correct, because one thing is not comparable. To compare with one another, we need at least two and many more things. So one circle is not comparable. If we want to compare, if we need another circle, so look at the board again. I have drawn circle number 2. Now you can easily say which circle is small or big. It is clear that circle number 1 is bigger and circle number 2 is smaller. Here we can compare with circle number 1 and circle number 2. Today's our topic is comparison of adjectives. Comparison of adjectives. Dear students, be attentive and ready to accept my lecture, and you will be benefited, I hope. Here I can show you a table which will be helpful to you to make the degree change. You can draw the table and follow me. Rules of degree change. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Number 1, no other. If the positive degree is begins with no other, we can use in comparative degree than any other. Than any other. And then in the superlative degree, we can use the plus superlative degree. I will explain this next time. Number 2, in positive degree, if the sentences begins with very few, then we can can use in comparative sentence than plus most or few other, and in the superlative degree one of the plus superlative degree. Last and third rules. Number 3, in the positive degree uses as dot dot, as in the comparative degree only for than, and superlative is nothing. Here is my rules of degree sense, the tables. In the positive degree, when we can see no other, then in comparative degree we can use than, any other, and in the superlative degree the plus superlative degree. If the positive degree begins with very few, then we can change in comparative degree with than plus most other or than plus few other, and in the superlative degree one of the plus superlative degree. Here is the difference between rule 1 and rule 2. Superlative degree only for the, and in the next rule number 2 one of the. If I give an example, I shall sure that you will be benefited more. Dear student, look at me. No other boy in the class is as good as Rahim. No other boy in the class is as good as Rahim. If we change in the comparative degree, it will be at first the last subject of the positive degree. Rahim, subject, and then verb is, and then comparative degree. Comparative form of good, better. Rahim is better than any other. Dear students, look at the table. Starting of the positive degree no other, then we can change the comparative than any other. Here than any other boy in the class. Boy in the class. And the superlative form. Rahim is superlative degree, takes the before the adjectives, the, and better, good, better, and the superlative for best. Rahim is the best boy in the class. Dear students, you can see clearly when positive degree begins with no other, then superlative degree we can use than any other, and in the superlative degree we have used the plus superlative degree. The plus superlative degree. Hope you have taken the table already. Now I can show you another example. Dear students, we can use another example to understand the topics clearly. Positive, no other animal in the jungle is as ferocious as the tiger. No other animal in the jungle is as ferocious as the tiger. We can sense it comparative degree. So we can use the last subject of the positive degree in the comparative degree. Last subject the tiger, then we use verb is, then comparative degree. Ferocious, the adjective word, its comparative is more ferocious. The tiger is more ferocious. Then we can use than any other, than any other animal in the jungle. Animal in the jungle. Now we can sense it in the superlative degree. The comparative and superlative degree subject will be the same. The tiger, verb is ferocious. Ferocious, positive, comparative more ferocious, and superlative most ferocious. The tiger is the most ferocious. The tiger is the most ferocious animal in the jungle. Animal in the jungle. Hope you are clearly understand using no other in the positive and using than any other in the comparative degree and D plus superlative degree in the sentences. Now we can discuss about rules 2. Dear students, I can give you an example using rule 2. Very few boys in the class are as tall as Ram. Very few boys in the class are as tall as Ram. Here the starting word is very few and it is in the positive degree. Now we can sense it in the comparative degree. So we shall use the last subject. Ram is taller. Comparative form taller. Ram is taller than most or few other boys in the class. Very few boys in school are as tall as Ram. It is positive degree. And we sense it in the comparative, and that is Ram is taller than most or few other boys in the class. Then we can sense it in superlative degree. Ram is one of the tallest, superlative form, tallest boys in the class. Hope you are clearly have understood. Now I can give you another example. Very few animals in the world are as big as the elephant. I shall say you will practice it again and again, and hope you will be successful. So no more today, and I will return with you in another day. Thanks all.